Hi, I'm sorry you're early today. How are you? That's good to hear. I'm really glad to see you. Please take a seat. I'm gonna be with you in just one moment. I was just doing some last minute notes from my last session. Yes, I apologize for that. Alright. Yeah, I always love to write down everything that's being said to me. Not because I don't pay attention, but because I like to go back to certain points sometimes in my sessions so that I, can develop on those and start working on those things. Anyway, a lot. Yeah. So, why don't we start with something simple? I know you told me that this session would have to be very short. Why is that? Oh, okay. I get it. No, that's completely fine. And you choose the amount of time that you want to share with me. I don't like to put any certain requirements for time with my clients. Anyway, yes, but it is good that you let me know so that we can work around that time frame. Yeah, I have something planned, but first I would like for you to tell me a little bit about, how have you been this past couple of weeks, this past month that I haven't seen you. Yeah, tell me a little bit about that. Okay. Alright. And how did that make you feel? Did that trigger anything on you? Alright. But overall you felt fine. Okay. I'm gonna start writing down. You know how I am. Okay. Very good. So you felt like that. I understand. It's completely understandable. And as you know, I like for us to work together to, build you up, and for you to not have to be coming here with me so often. I want you to slowly develop into this person that you want to be and work on those insecurities you want to work on, so that eventually, your own voice, your own instinct is secure enough or confident enough that you don't necessarily need feedback from someone like me. Okay, so I think it's very important that you've told me all this. And I'm also very glad to hear that you're doing really good in other aspects of your life, and that these 2 weeks in the past month have been generally uneventful. Now, because we don't have a lot of time, I wanted us to do sort of an exercise today. Hello ASMR family, I interrupt our video just for a moment to remind you of 3 things. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and or leave a comment below. You can also support my content through Patreon for just $1 a month, and you'll receive many exclusive perks. And finally, if you're interested in a costume video, don't forget you can get your own with just $2 a minute, and you can contact me at this email for your costume video. I'm going to leave all the information below this video in the description, so don't hesitate to check that out. Anyway, now I'll leave you to see the rest of this video. I want us to work on programming our brain, or better yet, reprogramming our brain. And let me get a little bit into what this really means, because it sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo, but it really is not. Our brain is this magnificent thing, and throughout our lives and throughout experiences that we have and traumas, we create pathways and connections that facilitate certain emotions or states of the mind. Okay, now when it comes to negative situations or negative feelings, frustration, anger, fear, sadness, our paths are built and our connections are so strong because these emotions are so powerful that, let's say, those connections become highways through which you rapidly go towards this cycling of negative and harmful thoughts. So let's say you had a really bad day at school, really bad day at work, your partner said something hurtful, or your friends fought with you. The pathways in your brain automatically take you to this highway of, I'm not enough, I don't matter, I'm not valuable, everybody's laughing at me, and you just stay inside this bubble and cycling of bad emotions, which are not really true most of the time. And the worst part is we don't see those emotions coming to us. Our brain is so used to those connections and so used to using those highways that we don't even question them. So reprogramming the brain is the exercise I want to do with you. And what we're doing mainly is putting a stop to those connections, building new connections, and building new and improved highways, for lack of a better word. So as an example, next time you're feeling really bad or frustrated or like you're insecure, you do something that you wouldn't normally do. So that rewires the brain and just snaps you out of it, snaps you, and it's gone. It takes practice, like everything else. It's like a muscle. You have to work through it, create those new highways. You can't create a highway in a day. So next time somebody does something hurtful to you, instead of going, to your negative thoughts and emotions, I like for you to try and say, hey, I don't appreciate that. That is hurtful. Please don't say that again. Or step away from that situation. And you don't necessarily have to say anything to that person, but try and snap your thought process out of that. So maybe if you can't, or you don't feel the confidence enough to tell that to that person, then do something good for yourself. Treat yourself to an ice cream, or go work out and get rid of all that negativity, okay? So why don't you tell me about a couple of situations you might have found yourself in this past month in which you felt this? Okay. Alright. Perfect. So next time you feel those emotions, I want you to rewire the brain. And that'll be your task for this coming month. Okay? Now I know we don't have much time, so I think we're going to end the session here. And I'm really glad that I got to talk to you about this, because I feel like you working through it is going to be fantastic. So I guess I'll be seeing you next month. And I am looking forward to hearing from you and your developments. Alright, well, I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye now.